Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. So today we are going to be reacting on Poland is not poor. The truth will shock you. Okay, I have never considered Poland to be a poor country though, but this title, I'm so curious. I want to check this out. So if you are ready and you want to go on this journey with me, don't forget to like, comment, and share and drop your thoughts on the comment section after watching this video, what you think about it.
Ah, Poland, the land of pierogi, vodka, and somehow an undeserved reputation for being a poor country. If you ask someone who's never been to Poland, they might imagine a bleak, gray wasteland where people survive on cabbage and sorrow, trudging through endless communist-era concrete blocks. Meanwhile,
But first of all, how do you even judge a country based on what they eat or what you just like a little bit of what you see? Doesn't even make sense, right? Yeah.
Warsaw's skyline looks like something straight out of a futuristic business magazine. Krakow is packed with tourists paying your $5 for a coffee. And Wrocław is basically a Polish fairy tale town with gnomes running the place. So why does this outdated stereotype still exist? For starters, let's blame history. Poland spent decades under communist rule, where the economy moved about as fast as a snail on sedatives. Back in the day, getting an orange in December was like winning the lottery, and the idea of Western luxuries seemed as distant as a trip to Mars. But guess what? That was over 30 years ago. Poland's economy has since been turbocharged, with shiny skyscrapers, booming industries, and a tech scene so hot that even Silicon Valley is taking notes. Yet, some people still think Poland is stuck in 1985, waiting in a breadline. Then, there's the whole issue of wages. Yes, salaries in Poland are lower compared to Germany or the UK, but so is the cost of living.
Yeah.
In London, you need to sell a kidney just to afford rent.
You need to sell a kidney just to afford rent. Is he being sarcastic or that's the truth? Or maybe he's trying to say the economy there is on the high side, right? I know Poland is actually affordable because I've reacted to a couple of videos saying how the economy in Poland is quite easy, affordable, things aren't that expensive. So hearing this is actually not a new thing to me because I have had it several times before and it makes sense, right?
Whereas in Poland, you can get a decent apartment, eat out regularly, and still have money left for a weekend getaway to the mountains. Yet, because a Polish salary looks smaller when converted to euros or dollars, people assume everyone here is scraping by. Newsflash: Poland is not a medieval peasant village where people pay for things with potatoes.
Oh my god, I love that.
Of course, we can't ignore the Great Polish Migration. When Poland joined the EU in 2004, millions of Poles packed their bags and moved west, mainly to the UK, Germany, and the Netherlands, looking for better paying jobs. To outsiders, this looked like a desperate exodus from economic ruin, when in reality, many people just saw an opportunity to earn more and took it. If Poland was truly in ruins, why are so many of those same migrants now coming back? And then there's the way Poland is portrayed in the media. If a documentary about Poland isn't showing a depressing Soviet apartment block, it's probably featuring an old woman with a headscarf selling apples at a marketplace. Meanwhile, nobody mentions that Warsaw has more skyscrapers than most Western European cities, or that Poland is one of the biggest producers of cutting-edge technology, from electric buses to video games. Instead, people get fed outdated stereotypes that make it seem like Poland is still recovering from medieval times. And let's talk about currency. Poland doesn't use the euro, which automatically makes things look cheaper when converted. Someone from Germany might see a menu where a steak costs 50 zloty and panic, thinking it's monopoly money, when in reality, that's about 12 euros. Meanwhile, in Paris, you'd pay that much for a cup of coffee and the privilege of being insulted by a waiter. Just because Poland's economy isn't priced in euros doesn't mean it's struggling. On the contrary, it's actually one of the strongest in Europe. The truth is, Poland isn't poor. It's just misunderstood. Sure, not every village is a futuristic utopia, but that's true for every country. Poland is home to booming cities, thriving businesses, and some of the best food you'll ever eat. So, the next time someone tells you Poland is poor, just smile. Take a sip of your deliciously cheap Polish beer, and let them keep believing that myth. More space for you on the beautiful beaches of the Baltic coast. Now, is Poland a poor country? Let us know in the comments below. And don't forget to like.
I have never considered Poland to be a poor country. Just like I said, I've reacted to a couple of their videos and that country does well for itself. I just feel like it's being misunderstood by some couple of people, right? And it still doesn't make sense, right? Poland is not a poor country, and I have never pictured it to be a poor country. Nah, I have never. This right here explains so much and it makes sense. This was nice. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. What do you think about this on the comment section, right? Drop it below. I'll see you guys in my next one.